to the day because I am feeling sick. I don't know if I got COVID or what it is. There's many things going around, but I did get both my vaccines, so it's not hitting me as hard as it should, luckily. But today, we're gonna go to the neighborhood Santa parade. We're gonna see how it looks like, and then after that, I'm gonna go look at some cameras because I'm looking for a second work camera when we film videos for any of our ads or anything like that. And I'm kind of torn between two models. It's the Canon EOS R50 and the Canon EOS R10. They're both mirrorless cameras. They're both from the R line, which are both new for Canon. And right now, the main workhorse camera that we have, or that I have, is the Canon 90D, which I love, but it's huge. And I was looking for like a smaller camera to both record and mainly in 4K, because the camera that I used to vlog with when it's not my phone, like it is right now, is the Canon EOS M6 essentially Mark I, the first one, which came out in like 2017. That one can only record up to 1080p, and it doesn't have quite as many functions and features as I need it to in order to be capable of the same footage from the 90D, so I can have two angles, which is a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie, especially when it comes to editing, because the quality does show the difference between like the 4K and the 1080p. So we might be upgrading it today if I can find between the two models I like, and also the reason for why I'm checking them out today is because they're on sale. So there is quite a bit of a significant sale on the R10, and the R50 has like a $100 sale, the R10 has like a $300 sale, which is, initially I was just gonna get the R50 because it was within a decent budget range in terms of a new like camera, and it had quite a few features too, and it was small, portable, so I could also use it to vlog. But then the R10 kind of was a bit heftier and more of a workhorse, and it had more functions to it, and it can record up to 4K 60 frames per second. All this might not mean much to you, but to me it's a couple specs that do make a difference. So the 60 frames per second, if I want to shoot any slow-mo, it could help with that, but it does crop it to some certain extent. I think based on all the videos I watch, it's at 1.6 times crop, which isn't the end of the world because most of the food photography we do is kind of macro, so there's that. And then yeah, we'll see. I don't know, I've kind of been in bed all day because my head's been hurting and I feel like hot flaming garbage. So I had a lot of things I wanted to do today, but I honestly didn't do any of them, and I think my body's just kind of breaking down and I'm just gonna let it rest. So I'm gonna go to London Drugs, see the cameras, get some Advil for my headache because I ran out of Advil, and yeah, watch the Santa Claus parade. That's gonna be exciting. And I'll try to record as much of it as I can so I can show all of you how it looks like, because it's always fun to watch. Also, I'm using my OctoBuddy on the camera, or like with my phone today, and it seems to be doing a lot better job. So I think I just got like, maybe there was something defective with the other OctoBuddy case that I got, because it didn't stick to the camera, and this one is doing fine. So I'm really pleased with that. But I can already tell it's already more like, it has more suction than the other one, because even when I put it down on a flat counter, it sucks to that. I'm just gonna keep my glasses on because it's already halfway through the day, if not more so than that. And I'm gonna wash my face. Yeah, I got like some hormonal acne happening around my chin, so I kept like some band-aids on that, or I guess pimple patches on it. I hate feeling sick. I just feel so gross. My body's like hot, like sweaty. I'm stuffed up. My lungs feel stuffed up. Oh. Anyways, we're gonna at least try to get ready for the parade in the store. I'm not gonna put on, I don't think I'm gonna put on any makeup. It doesn't make sense. It's already like, what is it? 4. Wow, Roxy. Those are not your chips. Those are Mommy's chips. Yeah. Get your eye goobers. Gross. All crunchy. Ew. Let's wipe her booger on her head. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Look at your bed hair. You're such a suck, Roxy. So I just got back from London Drugs where I was looking at the cameras. My hair is just sticking up there. Anyways, and I compared the R50 to the R10, and I think I'm gonna go with the R10 based on the fact when I was grabbing it, the R10 for me, because I have like long fingers and stuff, was a more comfortable hold than the R50. I heard that the R50 was meant to be more flat because like when you vlog with them, it's supposed to be easier for it to kind of hold on your finger and stuff. I didn't find that. I like holding my camera like this when I vlog and stuff and just like hook my thumb in there, and the R10 was more conducive to this, even though the R10 has like a really like big grip here and like my whole hand fills it out. In terms of the R50 compared to the R10 has more features, and right now it's only like less than $150 in terms of a price difference, but it has like more toggles, more turns, more stuff like that. See, on like my old M6 right here, it has this one right here that you can use to control either the aperture or the shutter, and the one up here, same thing, like whichever one you want to control, which I never really use on my small camera just because I usually give this to like my boyfriend and he just shoots an auto whenever we go somewhere, or like when I use it for filming, it's just like I just turn it on the film setting. I don't really use too many manual settings on it. But because I want to use the other camera to do some more work stuff, I need more control functions so that we can use it in different manual modes and stuff like that. So because of that, I'm gonna end up going with the R10. And the thing is, it's like, I think I mentioned it earlier, but the R10 is a $300 discount off of it right now, whereas the R50 is only $100. But the thing is, that's going to be kind of annoying, is the lenses that are currently available for the R50 and R10 because they're a crop sensor camera. This is a lot coming at you. If you don't know much about cameras, I'm sorry. I'm just like bombarding you with like a brain dump of what I'm thinking of right now. So since they're both APS-C crop sensor cameras, that means they're not full frame. What does that mean? Most lenses in the R series from Canon are full frame lenses. They don't have crop sensor lenses right now. So it magnifies it almost double. It's not necessarily double. I think it's like 1.2 or something like that, but in my mind, it's just easier to think of it as double. So that means if you have like a 50 millimeter lens, what is 50 millimeters? Well, it's like the length of your lens right here. Say this is 50 millimeters. On a full frame camera, that would look like 50 millimeters, but on like a crop sensor camera, it doubles that. Like it's not necessarily double, it's like 1.2 or 1.3 times, but it does add to it. So if I were to use the stock lens that comes with that camera, I would be vlogging, but it would be literally so close up to my face that I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy that as much. I'm gonna see it tomorrow. What I'm gonna have to do to make it compatible with my other camera and my other lenses is get a converter. A converter from the EOS R to the EOS, is it F? Yeah, I think EOS F. I can't remember all these acronyms, but I just need the lens converter so I can use it with my other camera lenses. Not the end of the world, a little expensive, but so is life. Cameras are never gonna be cheap. Like, they will be once they have new technologies, but after then your old camera becomes dated, so on and so forth. I was gonna get the EOS M50. This is the EOS M6 first one. I think I did mention that. But I was gonna get the EOS M50 Mark II, and I thought it was gonna be like a cute vlogging camera, so on and so forth. But the thing is, they're discontinuing this line at Canon, which is really upsetting. And I saw a lot of people talk about how it's upsetting too, because like, look at how small it is. And like the lenses I heard are pretty decent too. And they're small and they're light. But now they're just discontinuing them and continuing with the R line. So I'm gonna have to shift over there in order to have more relevant technologies and so to be used with the camera. That was a lot. I hope that anyone, especially people who use Canon cameras, understood what I meant and could take something from it. Otherwise, that was just like a brain dump as to why I was gonna personally go with the R10 instead of the R50. If they weren't on sale, I probably would have gone for the R50 just in terms of cost, because I think the R10 is almost $1,500 without the sale, and the R50 is like $1,200. R10's almost $1,500, R50 is almost $1,200, which is quite a significant price difference, knowing that I have to buy the lens adapters and maybe a different, probably cheaper lens, because I don't need to get a prime lens to vlog. The thing I'm not looking forward to is I think the setup is going to be heavier than the one I have right now. Like, this one is so compact. It's not super light, but it is light compared to a G7X, G5X, G9X, whatever they are. This is bigger, obviously, because it's like a removable camera. It's like a DSLR. It's a mirrorless DSLR, so this is like, it doesn't have a mirror in it, right? It's like a sensor. I'm gonna miss this one. I'm still gonna bring this on vacations and stuff. This thing, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a little bit dated, and the footage from it isn't 4K. So when I put it alongside the 4K footage at 1080, it's like very evident the difference in terms of like the camera or the footage quality you get. So that's why we're adopting this one up, so then it can work well with my 9DD. Like, that's my workhorse camera. I love that camera. It's just really big and heavy though, but that is my child. I love the 9DD. Oh yeah, and we finished the Santa Claus parade. That was really, it was fun. It was bigger than I remember it being. Like, last time we saw it was in 2020 or 2019, and it was like okay, but this year they had quite a few more floats. There was also like a bunch of like different kids teams there and stuff like that. I was not going to record any kids there. No, we're not doing that for the internet. So yeah, thanks for watching today's Vlogmas, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!